Uruguay rests quietly on the Atlantic coast of South America. It is a nation of gentle hills and wide, open plains. It shares its borders with the giants, Brazil and Argentina. Yet it holds its own unique and peaceful character. The country is known for its stable society and its progressive spirit. The people here move with a calm, unhurried rhythm. Life is savored, much like a warm cup of mate shared among friends. This small nation offers a sense of tranquility that is rare in our modern, bustling world. It is a place where nature and city life find a harmonious balance. Montevideo is the heart of this gentle land. It is Uruguay's capital city, home to nearly half its population. Yet it does not feel like a sprawling, overwhelming metropolis. Instead, it feels like a collection of welcoming neighborhoods. Each has its own distinct charm and history. The city sits gracefully along the shores of the Rio de la Plata. This vast river estuary often feels more like a calm, endless sea. Montevideo's long coastline, its Rambla, is its most defining feature. It is a place for quiet reflection, for community, and for simply being present. The city's allure is not found in towering skyscrapers or frantic energy. It is found in the subtle details. It is in the faded elegance of its old colonial buildings. It is in the warm smiles of the people you meet. It is in the gentle lapping of the water against the shore. Montevideo is a city that invites you to slow down. It asks you to breathe deeply and to appreciate the simple moments of beauty that surround you. From the ground, it is a charming and friendly place, but from the air, its true, serene nature is revealed in all its quiet glory. Today we will take a short 10-minute journey above this remarkable city. We will float gently on the air currents, looking down from a unique perspective. We will see how the city unfolds like a beautiful living map. The beaches, the historic old town, the green parks, and the modern cityscapes all come together. They form a single cohesive picture of peace and understated elegance. This aerial view offers a moment of pure bliss. It is a chance to see Montevideo not just as a place, but as a feeling of profound and soothing calm. Our journey begins as we gently lift into the morning air. The world below begins to shrink, but it does not lose its detail. It simply becomes clearer, more organized. The low hum of the city softens into a distant, gentle whisper. We rise above the coastline, and the first thing to capture our attention is the magnificent Rambla. It is a wide, sweeping promenade that stretches for over 22 kilometers. It is the city's grand balcony, facing the vast expanse of the Rio de la Plata. From here it looks like a long, graceful ribbon, tying the city to the water. It is a constant, reassuring presence. As we gain a little more height, we see the life that unfolds along this remarkable coastal path. Tiny figures like ants in a line are strolling, jogging, and cycling. They move with a relaxed and easy pace. There is no sense of rush or urgency. Families gather on the grassy verges, sharing picnics and conversation. Fishermen stand patiently by the water's edge, their lines cast out in hope. The Rambla is more than just a road or a walkway. It is the city's communal living room, a place where life is lived outdoors, under the wide open sky. The colors from this vantage point are soft and muted. The pale gray of the pavement contrasts with the deep green of the grassy areas. The water of the river is a gentle silvery blue, reflecting the color of the sky above. Small boats bob peacefully in the marinas, their white sails furled and at rest. The entire scene is one of harmony and order. It is a testament to a city that values its open spaces and its connection to the natural world. The Rambla is the thread that holds it all together, a beautiful, flowing line of peace. The feeling from up here is one of complete serenity. The gentle breeze feels cool against the skin. The air is fresh, carrying the faint, salty scent of the river. We are detached from the noise and complexity of the streets below, yet we feel more connected to the city's true essence than ever before. We are simply observers, floating in a quiet sky, watching the gentle pulse of life along Montevideo's beloved coastline. The journey has only just begun, but a sense of profound calm has already settled over us, as gentle as the morning light. We turn our gaze inland, drifting away from the coast. We float over the city's oldest and most historic heart, the Ciudad Vieja, or Old Town. From the air, this area transforms into a fascinating mosaic of rooftops and narrow streets. The colors are a rich tapestry of terracotta tiles, weathered stone, and faded paint. The buildings are packed closely together, a legacy of its origins as a fortified colonial citadel. The streets form a neat grid, a pattern that speaks of careful planning centuries ago. It is a place where every corner, every building holds a story. As we look closer, we can see the details that give this district its unique character. Elegant domes and small spires rise above the flat rooftops of the surrounding buildings. These belong to old churches and important government offices, symbols of faith and power from a bygone era. We can make out the leafy green squares of small plazas, tucked away like hidden jewels within the dense urban fabric. These are the lungs of the old town, places where sunlight filters through the trees and people gather on benches. They are oases of calm within the historic labyrinth. The streets below are too narrow to see clearly, but we can imagine the life within them. We know that these cobblestone lanes are lined with art galleries, antique shops, and charming cafes. We can almost hear the faint, distant sound of a tango musician playing for passers-by. The Ciudad Vieja is not a museum. It is a living, breathing part of the city. It is where Montevideo's past and present meet. Old colonial architecture now houses modern businesses and creative studios. History is not just preserved here, it is lived in every day. From our peaceful perch in the sky, the Ciudad Vieja seems remarkably tranquil. The complexities and the noise of its streets fade away. What remains is the beautiful, intricate pattern of its layout. It is a testament to the city's long and rich history. We see a place that has stood for centuries, adapting and changing with the times, yet never losing its essential character. It is a mosaic built by generations, a beautiful and enduring symbol of Montevideo's soul. Floating above it, we feel a deep sense of connection to the past. Our aerial journey now takes us to the very edge of the old town. Here we find a vast open space that acts as a bridge between the old and the new. This is Plaza Independencia, Independence Square. It is the most important plaza in all of Uruguay. From above, it is an impressive sight. It is a grand, symmetrical space, meticulously designed and full of national symbolism. It separates the historic Ciudad Vieja from the modern downtown area. It is both a crossroads and a destination, the true heart of the nation. In the center of the plaza stands a powerful and imposing monument. It is a large, bronze equestrian statue of General José Artigas, Uruguay's national hero. He sits proudly on his horse, watching over the city. Beneath the statue lies his mausoleum, a subterranean chamber where an honor guard keeps a constant vigil. From our high vantage point, the statue is a central grounding point for the entire square. It is a powerful reminder of the nation's struggle for independence and the values it holds dear. The plaza radiates outwards from this central point. Surrounding the square are some of Montevideo's most significant buildings. We can see the elegant neoclassical form of the Solis Theatre, the country's oldest and most prestigious theatre. Opposite it stands the Palacio Salvo. This was once the tallest building in South America, and its eclectic, ornate design still dominates the skyline. We can also see the Estevez Palace and the Executive Tower, where the offices of the president are located. These buildings are like silent, dignified sentinels, each representing a different facet of Uruguayan culture and governance. The plaza itself is alive with movement, even when viewed from a distance. We can see tiny people crossing the wide open space, their paths creating invisible lines from one side to the other. Small tour buses are parked along its edges. The green lawns and carefully manicured gardens provide a touch of natural softness to the grand architectural scene. Looking down on Plaza Independencia, we see more than just a city square. We see a symbol of national identity, a place of history, power, and culture. It is the proud and steady heartbeat of Montevideo.